What's up, everybody? My name is Alwa Gordon. We're here with Rob Woods. We're here in Los Angeles. Super blessed to be able to meet up with you. I think it's our first time in real life. Meeting up, man. So if you're not familiar with Rob Woods, definitely check him out. We just filmed some content, which is really, really dope. Excited for that to drop, but I kind of wanted to pick your brain a little bit, man, because I feel like you're a specific type of artist, and something that I really connected with was like it doesn't seem like, I think similar to me as well, you don't waste your words. Like everything that you're saying has some level of meaning. So how did you get into music? Like what was the catalyst or turning point to get you into creativity?
I've been into music ever since I was just a young kid. Of course, growing up listening to like hip hop, R&B, and seeing other artists and like how cool it was for them, that got me into it. And I jumped into it like in an early age, bro. So I used to like be on the school bus, freestyling with friends and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like, of course, like the encouragement from like your peers and your friends, kind of like push you into something that they felt like, or I felt like I was good at. And then people around me were like, "Yo, you're good at this. Like you should do it. You should take it serious."
Yeah.
So that's how I got into it.
That's awesome, man. So a lot of your music, at least from the outside, it seems like it has a pretty strong and resounding message.
Yeah.
I don't want to like say that message for you. So like, is there, you think, an underlying message in all of your music?
Most definitely, man. I do believe in the power of words. I feel like, especially with music, it's one of those things that it's just so important that what you're saying out of your mouth and what you're putting out there for others to hear, to listen to feel, and to intake. For myself, it's just important that I'm putting something out there that they can actually, that can nourish them in some way.
Yeah.
Something that they can take away, because I know the power of music and the power of words. And this day and age, like, it's just important that we are aware of that.
Definitely. So I've known you, I think, maybe a year or two just online, and it seems like in that time you've been one of the most consistent artists that I know.
Thank you, man.
Not just the content, but also the live shows, and I think you're really good at building community as well.
Yeah.
Like getting people to the shows, making them a part of it. Is there something that you would like credit that? Like, how do you stay so consistent? Like, how do you stay in the pocket?
I credit the people that are backing me, that are around you. So like, I do some work to get them to the shows, but also got to note the fact that those people actually want to be there, and they're a huge driving force, behind everything that, when it comes to live shows. Like, you do an event and nobody pulls up, what that feels like.
Sure.
So I've just been very fortunate to have, like, for myself, I built, it's like a fam base. I don't like to use the term fan base.
Yeah.
These are family members, these are friends, these are individuals that are like grown up with me, watched me grow up, and they've had some type of impact on what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So I just keep that in mind, like as I'm going on. I think about the person that invested in me years ago,
right,
who believed in me years ago, the person that invested in me, any person that is positively putting some type of love towards what I'm doing, I feel like my job is to continue to go harder. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they're pouring things out. What do they get back? Last thing they want to do is look up and see that you decided today you don't want to be what you asked them to invest in, right? So I just been mindful of that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Sometimes, some days it's tougher because you're like, it's just tougher days, but then I got so many reasons to keep going.
Right.
And I love music, so it's not that hard at all.
That's awesome, man. Okay, so if you jump forward 3 to 5 years,
yeah,
I feel like you're the kind of person that manifests and you're envisioning the future.
Yeah.
What does that look like for you?
For me, it's definitely ownership.
Okay.
Ownership in different places of the industry.
Okay.
Now that I have been working in this industry, I've been looking at music a little differently than when I was a kid.
Of course.
And I encourage anybody who's trying to do music to look at it just as what it sounds like. You're working in an industry. So with any industry that you was working in, if you're telling me that you've been in this industry for 20 years, but only thing that you know how to do is one thing in that warehouse industry, it's just, it's mind-boggling to me. So I've just been trying to learn as much as I can, and then find places that I can work and actually own. So that's looking like more so on like the songwriting side.
Right.
It's looking more so on the production side.
Right.
modeling, casting, like it's all just so much different places that you can work as an artist within the industry and still keep your soul.
Got you.
Yeah.
What is maybe either your favorite song, or if you could only show someone one song to encapsulate like what your message is, what you stand for, what would that song be?
The song would be Worthy. Worthy. I have a song called Worthy. I feel like it speaks to each of us, all of us as a people.
Right.
There's no color lines or anything that divides us, and it's just some positive affirmations for us as human beings, knowing that the stuff we're going through on the daily, some days are tough, but you know, I want people to know, and I want to remind them that they are worthy, they're worth it. Whatever they want, whatever they desire, they're gonna have, they can have. There's nothing stopping us. So you know, in that song, that was the message. You know, so if I had an opportunity to like project any song out there for the whole entire world to receive, it would be Worthy.
That's fire. All right, so this is for like artists that are watching this, or just anyone aspiring. Like, is there anything that you would suggest to someone that wants to be in your shoes, that sees your career, your content, everything you're doing, and like, hey, if I could do that, like I'd feel successful. Like, what advice would you give them?
Anybody that wants to be in my shoes, I want them to look at me and say, I can do better than that.
Wow.
I want them to look at me and say, yo, that's cool, but I got some ideas that go above and beyond, and I'm going to do those things.
Wow.
Because that's gonna put them exactly where they need to be, you know. So myself, I'm lucky enough to have like a strong team and like videographers, people that want to help me project this thing, and it's a blessing to have. So that'd be the second thing. Lock in with some people that believe in your vision fully, and you know, being an independent artist, it's not always a money game. So if you can find some people that understand that you guys are working towards some goal, and you guys are going to take care of each other along the way, and when you get there, then you take care of everybody fairly. Those are the type of individuals that you want to work with and build with as an artist.
That's fire, man. I really like what you said about like, yo, I want you to look at me and be like, that's dope, but like, yeah, I can do better. That's great. I feel like not a lot of artists have that level of self-confidence that they can say that out loud. So I really appreciate you saying that, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's dope. Anything else you want to share with the people?
Nah, man. Actually, yeah. I like to do this thing called Dear Creative, where I speak to the creator for like 10 or 15 seconds, right? So go like this. Dear Creative, continue to work, continue to go hard, continue to know that nothing can stop you. Dear Creative, know that you are the best, and you will continue to grow, and the versions of yourself will continue to grow, and every version of yourself is special, unique. Zone in and hone in on that person that you are. Dear Creative, be okay with going outside of the box, and know what you're putting out there today might not be everybody's cup of tea, but as long as it's your cup of tea, then it's something beautiful and it's great. Continue to create.
Fire. That's Rob Woods. My name's Oliver Gordon. We'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.